Hey, what's up, docs? Ryan G here on beautiful Saturday morning. I wanted to share with you a step-by-step process to dominate a specific niche. I've noticed with several of our clients, with lots of chiropractors that I speak to every week, they say that they want to dominate, but they don't actually take the steps necessary to dominate their local market or to dominate a specific niche. And let me just take a step backwards. In 2012, my wife and I opened a retail gun store. We opened this gun store and I made the mistake that many entrepreneurs make, which is I became everything to everyone. If somebody walked in and said, hey, could you build this AK-47? I said, sure, I could build that. Even though I didn't have the proper equipment, the proper training, I didn't have any of it. But I said, sure, I'll build it. So then I go out and I spend $5,000 buying all of this equipment necessary to build AK-47s. I build it, and then that was it. And then I had somebody else come in and he goes, hey, can you build a custom HK UMP? And I was like, sure, even though I had no idea what that gun was. And I then started doing all the research, buying all the parts, all the tools, and all that stuff. Somebody else comes in, it was a master sergeant in the Air Force, and he said, hey, can you do custom engraving on this gun for a retirement ceremony? And I said, of course I can. So I rushed out and spent $7,500 to buy a custom laser engraver and learn how to do it, bought a computer to run it. I just kept making that same mistake over and over again of trying to be everything to everyone. Anything anyone ever needed me to do, I was willing to do it. And I never said no. So then, after our gun store closed, we opened up our new business, Tampa Carry, and I made a decision that we were going to hyper focus on one thing and one thing only. And that one thing was teaching the Florida concealed carry class. So we launched, we started doing it, and people would contact me and they're like, Ryan, can you do a private range training class? And I said, nope, that's not what we offer. We only offer the concealed carry class. And then they said, Ryan, can you teach, we really loved your concealed carry class. Can you teach me and my wife how to use a shotgun in self-defense? And I said, nope, because I only do the concealed carry class. It's the only thing that I do. And we kept getting question after question of people wanting us to do extra stuff. And I kept saying, no, if it's not the concealed carry class, I am not doing it, because I wanted to hyper focus on one thing. This was my real goal. I wanted that if you walked up to 100 people in Tampa and asked them concealed carry, I wanted them to think of my name, Tampa Carry. I didn't want them to think of anybody else. I wanted to absolutely dominate the city of Tampa. And we did achieve that. So let's talk about my marketing with Tampa Carry. In my pursuit to dominate, we had 12 billboards across Hillsborough County. We were running Google and Facebook ads. I was doing radio interviews. We ran some radio ads. We were doing lawn signs, which is probably one of our biggest. People wildly underestimate the power of lawn signs. I'd put out 50 to 100 lawn signs every week in major intersections. And that, we made so much money from that. We did a lot. I vinyl wrapped my van so that everywhere that I drove, people saw, my vehicle. I'd park my vehicle in the front of gun shows and air shows. And I'd just park it on major streets so that people could see it as they're driving by, because it's just free advertising, right? We started our YouTube channel answering the most common questions people had about Florida concealed carry. I started writing books. And then we took the different sections of the book and we posted that as blog posts, as podcast episodes. I mean, we did a lot. And then I started getting into TV interviews on news networks, getting interviewed by the news. I spoke on behalf of a couple U.S. congressmen, spoke at their events about concealed carry and about gun rights. I was known as the concealed carry guy. So now, why does this matter for chiropractors? I work with a lot of you. I definitely speak to a lot of you every single week, and I hear your problems and your concerns. And one thing that I've noticed is a lot of chiropractors, you're stuck in this mindset of the way I was when I had the gun store. You're offering peripheral neuropathy treatment, plus you're offering knee pain, plantar, frozen shoulder, and then you're like, oh my gosh, you hear from one of your buddies that they're offering a weight loss solution. You're like, oh man, I gotta get into weight loss. And then your other buddy says that they're doing stem cell treatment, and you're like, dude, okay, this is it. I got to do stem cell treatment. Well, here's what's happening. You're dividing your resources and you're diluting your outcome. So you're spending a bunch of money on peripheral neuropathy ads to get people into your funnel, onto your list, and ultimately book a exam. And then you're like, okay, I want to spend money. I want to do weight loss now. So now you're going to take that limited budget that you have for peripheral neuropathy and you're going to cut it in half. You're going to spend less money so that you can start running ads on weight loss. And then you get super excited. You see the shiny object syndrome for stem cell treatment or platelet treatment or whatever the thing is, shiny object of the week. And you decide, I'm going to cut my budget again and I'm going to start spending money on ads for platelet therapy, for stem cell therapy, whatever it is. And you are diluting your efforts and you're diluting your outcome. I just want to paint a picture for you. What would happen if you decided that you were going to be the industry-leading expert on one very specific niche? What if you chose peripheral neuropathy as your niche that you were going to dominate? That if someone interviewed 100 people in your city and they said, I'm going to give you 2 words and you tell me the first business that comes to mind when you hear these 2 words. Are you ready? And they say yes. And they say peripheral neuropathy. And they're like, oh, Birmingham Health. Because you've done so much advertising, so much positioning that you have achieved top of mind awareness with your perfect audience. Okay, so what if your focus is peripheral neuropathy? What if your website spoke specifically to peripheral neuropathy? What if you spent 100% of your advertising budget running ads for peripheral neuropathy on Facebook, Google, and YouTube? What if you spent 100% of your TV advertising budget running ads on peripheral neuropathy? What if you spent 100% of your radio budget running ads for peripheral neuropathy? What if on your YouTube channel, you started answering the most common questions that peripheral neuropathy sufferers have? What if you started going live on YouTube once a week, simply answering people's questions about peripheral neuropathy, about the proprietary solution that you offer, and maybe sharing some stories of your patients who have achieved success with your program? Dude, you could even build a little studio in your practice, just one room, right? Build a little podcasting studio. And you could even interview your patients inside of that studio and just broadcast it live on YouTube. What if you wrote a newsletter, a print newsletter about peripheral neuropathy? And again, you could just repurpose a lot of this content. What if every episode was just answering a question that people have about peripheral neuropathy, like what causes peripheral neuropathy? What are the 4 stages of peripheral neuropathy? That could be an entire issue. And then, so that would be the beginning. And then the ending would just be a story from one of your patients, again, that has achieved success through your program. And then you only mail that letter. You would have to develop a list of people who are over the age of 65, who are affluent, make over $100,000 a year, and that have diabetes. So then we know, I think the number is like 50% of people who have diabetes suffer from peripheral neuropathy. So that would be a pretty good list. That would be at least 50% of the people that you mailed this to would be suffering with the issue that you solve. What would happen if you did that? I can tell you, you would be positioned as an expert. Everybody in your city who had peripheral neuropathy would know who you are, and you would be leading with information first. So you're providing a lot of value before you're asking for anything in return, which increases trust and makes it a lot easier for people to schedule an appointment with you. I think you would, if you did all those things, you would organically and naturally start getting TV reporters contacting you to ask you questions about peripheral neuropathy, and then you can get on TV. And even if they don't ask you, I have a framework that I use to get on TV about 30 times a year, and it works really well. So you could just follow my framework. I give it to all of my clients, and it'll show you exactly how to get on TV, really as much as you want. So you could do it multiple times a week. You could even create your own like TV segment with this. You could do it with radio too. That's the power. We are not trying to be a broad, cast a very wide net here. We are trying to be laser focused on one avatar, which is your perfect patient, one problem that perfect patient is suffering with, one proprietary solution, and we want to be everywhere that person is at. We want to dominate. Again, I hear from a lot of docs. They say to me on our strategy call, Ryan, I want to dominate. I want to dominate. And then I'm like, okay. And I start sharing this strategy with them. And they're like, oh, it sounds like a lot of work. Okay, well, doesn't sound like you want to dominate then. Like, dominating means going all in. Dominating means you have to wake up every single morning and ask yourself the question, what am I going to do to market my practice today? What am I going to do that I have never done? How am I going to reach out to my perfect patient and give them a really good reason to schedule a peripheral neuropathy exam with me? That's it, man. If you want to dominate, that means you got to actually dominate. You can't just do the same things that everybody else is doing and expect to get a different result. So if you're a chiropractor who really wants to dominate, you want to stop talking and start doing, shoot me a text message, 813-789-9868. I will show you my proprietary solution called the Chiropractic Marketing System and how it will position you as an industry-leading expert so that you can absolutely dominate your competition. That's all I've got for today. So until next time, keep moving forward.